Quick disclaimer, this video will be talking about calories, weight loss, and weight gain, so if those topics are triggering to you or aren't good for your mental health, then proceed with caution or click out. Now let's get into it. It's a few days before the end of October and I'm making a decision starting from today until at least the end of 2023 to stop counting calories, which is kind of crazy because for the last 5 years, I've been counting calories almost nonstop every day. I'd say at least 80% of the last 5 years, I've been tracking at least some of my calories to some extent. You know, I've had periods of doing it super strict and super seriously and periods of being a little inconsistent with it, but I'd say at least 70 to 80% of the last 5 years, I've been tracking my calories. In the beginning, in 2018, I was 53 kilograms and I wanted to gain some weight and I used calorie tracking to help me gain weight, and then I gained the weight and then I gained more and then it got out of control. So then I started wanting to lose weight and I was using calorie tracking to try to lose weight. Then I tried intuitive eating, but I didn't want to let go of calorie counting. So I said, you know, I'll just eat intuitively, but I'll still track my calories because, like, you know, I'm still just letting myself eat what I want, whatever. It can't be that bad. I just need a break from it. So like I said, 2018, I was 53 kilos. I weighed myself a few days ago. I think it came in at 81.3. So I've gained almost 30 kilograms in 5 years. I'd like to get down to about 60. I don't have a problem with how my body looks now. I like how my body looks now. I think it's sexy. I think it's curvy. I love it. But the extra weight doesn't cause me to feel very good, very healthy. And I also worry about it causing problems later down the line when I have kids, when I get older and things like that. So I think the best move for me is to lose some of that weight while I'm still young and while it's still easy. And I figured calorie counting was the smartest way to do that, right? Because it promotes awareness and it teaches you about food and nutrition. But yeah, I hear a lot of people talk about how using apps like MyFitnessPal and doing calorie counting, calorie tracking has really triggered eating disorders or damaged their relationship with food. I personally don't think that's the case, or at least I didn't think that's the case. But on the other hand, I am a naturally rebellious and defiant person. I'm the type of person who, if I was planning on doing the dishes and then you tell me to do the dishes, it automatically becomes the last thing I want to do. And so part of me wonders, maybe the fact that I keep calories so top of mind actually triggers some type of, you know, subconscious form of rebellion where I see that number, I know how much I'm supposed to be eating, and I just want to fight against it. I want to rebel against it. I think shame also plays a role. You know, they talk a lot in the dieting world about overeating makes you feel ashamed, which makes you eat more to make yourself feel better. I don't know if that's the case with me, but I want to give myself a chance to find out. For basically all of my adult life, I have hardly ever been left to my own devices to form a normal relationship with food. After I made the decision in my head to stop calorie counting, I poured myself a glass of juice, and my first instinct was to go and scan that barcode to add it to my food diary. And that moment made me realize this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. It sounds like it would be easy to like just not do something, to just not scan every barcode, not write down everything that you eat. But after doing it for literally 5 years, almost nonstop, it's hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take some adjusting to, which is kind of insane. Do I still want to lose weight? Yes. Do I hope that this approach is gonna help me lose weight? Yes. But am I gonna push it? Am I gonna force it? Am I gonna overthink it? No, I'm not, because overthinking and overly controlling my relationship with food may possibly have led to this kind of out of control perpetual weight gain that I've been experiencing. So like I said, from now, when I'm filming this, till the end of the year, 2023, at least, I'm just gonna stop. Feels crazy. It's a little anxiety inducing. Part of me thinks, oh crap, like if I stop counting my calories, then I'm just gonna be eating like 3,000 calories every single day and I'm gonna gain so much weight, and what if this is a terrible decision? Maybe it is, maybe that'll happen, or maybe, just maybe, I will stop thinking about calories all the time. I'll stop thinking about food all the time. I'll stop eating things that I don't really want to eat just because they're lower in calories than the things that I really want to eat, which then causes me to, you know, eat the thing I don't want to eat, then still want to eat something, then eat something else, then finally eat the thing that I wanted to eat in the first place, etc., etc. Yeah, maybe it'll stop the rebellion against myself and my calories and my weight loss efforts. Maybe it'll stop the shame spiral. Maybe, just maybe, if I stop logging every single calorie, I'll eat freely and I'll eat enough, but I won't eat too much. And my body and my brain will figure out what feels good without that stress of tracking and counting and calculating and calories in, calories out, and all those things. I will still weigh myself every week or every other week like I usually do. I will try to exercise more because that's something that I have been thinking about already. But I just want to let the calorie counting go just for a little bit, just to see how I do. So let's see how it goes. So it's been about 1.5, 2 weeks since I started my food freedom, no longer calorie tracking journey, and I thought I would give you guys a little update on how it's going. I'd say in the first week or so, I still had that instinct quite often to like want to scan the calories on something, and I kept having to like remind myself, oh, we're not doing that anymore. And I also had a few moments of just kind of, I think, like worry or paranoia about what I was eating, how many calories I must be eating. Like I remember one moment where I had eaten like 3 of those skinny like mini salami sticks in a row. They're like about this long and they're like really thin, like a kind of like a straw, and they're really tasty and I really like them. And for some reason, I think I was hungry. I hadn't eaten a lot until then. I hadn't eaten a lot of like protein and fat, so I just wanted to eat some salami sticks and I ate 3 of them, and then I was like, oh shit, this must be so many calories. I wonder how many calories it is. This must be throwing my whole day off. So there was still a bit of that kind of mindset of like trying to calorie track without actually writing it down, because I do at this point have a pretty good capacity for estimating how many calories are in food. But after a while, I started to let that go. I realized there's no way I can like remember and mentally keep track of everything I'm eating, so why even bother and why cause myself the mental stress? And I'm starting to feel a little calmer about the whole thing now. I also weighed myself this morning. I am marginally lighter than I was at the beginning of the challenge, which at the very least means I'm not gaining, you know? But yeah, I thought I would take you through kind of a mini what I eat in a day now that I'm not tracking calories anymore, and I'm sure I'll do more of these in the future. But yeah, so today I woke up at noon, I woke up at 12, and now it's 1:40 p.m. and I'm having my first food of the day, which is my morning coffee. It's just a full mug of milk with cappuccino powder in it. I'm usually not very hungry in the morning, so I just start my day with the coffee, excuse me, the coffee, and then I'll have my first like actual solid food, probably like an hour or 2 after this. Okay, it's 4:45 p.m. I did some emails, I did some work, I cleaned the bathroom, some other chores, and I did the nails on one hand. I still have to do the other hand. And I'm finally eating something. I'm to be honest, already like quite ravenously hungry. I think I just got distracted by everything I was doing and I forgot that I needed to eat food. But you know, it works. That works for me, you know? Because I think when I'm not like thinking about food and calories all the time, it's easier for me to just kind of get into a flow of what I'm doing and like forget about food. Maybe some people see that as a bad thing, but I feel like for me, I boredom eat a lot. I eat when I'm bored, I eat when I'm distracted. Allowing myself to just like get into a flow with my tasks and not interrupt myself with food is kind of a beneficial thing. So anyway, 4:45 and I'm eating bean soup. Hold on. My grandparents are visiting. My grandma made this. It's like white beans and white beans and veggies. Very tasty. Vegan, probably also quite low in calories. I'm definitely gonna need some protein and some carbs later because I feel like I haven't really had much of that today, unless you count sugar for carbs. I mean, the beans also have carbs, but you know, I need like starchy carbs. So yeah, soup time. I might have another bowl because I'm pretty hungry, but I don't know, haven't decided yet. It's now 6:30 p.m. My family came back from going shopping. They brought these mini bagels and I'm probably gonna eat a few more of them because they're very tasty. It's 7:15 p.m. My mom just walked in here and gave me this gingerbread heart and she said, "With this gingerbread heart, I declare the start of the holiday season." So cheers to my next snack. We've got a gingerbread heart and some milk. In German, they're called Lebkuchen. So good. When we lived in China, our family friend Sandra used to send these over to us from Germany for Christmas. They're one of my treasured childhood flavors. Now I live in Germany and I can eat them anytime. Crazy. It is 9:50 p.m. I really want to eat grilled chicken. Like, I really just want some chicken, but all of the chicken that could be grilled is in the freezer and I would have to like defrost it in the microwave and then grill it, and it's already late and the whole house would end up smelling like oil. So I'm not gonna do that. But I haven't eaten any meat yet today. Not that I need to eat meat every day. I'm fine without eating meat every day, but today I felt like my body needed it, you know? So I just ate a handful of peanuts because they have like a lot of fat and protein, I don't know, like oils and stuff, and I feel like peanuts resemble the taste, texture, and feeling of eating meat. And now I'm also just gonna sit here and have a little girl dinner moment and just eat some ham. It's literally just ham. I could make a sandwich, but I don't feel like bread right now. I ate more of those little mini bagel thingies, and that temporarily for now has fulfilled my craving for anything bread related. Maybe I'll make a sandwich later. I don't know. I don't know what I'll be in the mood for later. I tend to like go to bed at like 4-ish and wake up at noon-ish. But tomorrow we have a brunch. Tomorrow we have people coming over for brunch at 9, so I have to be in bed earlier. That's true. But anyway, I'll probably still eat something else later, but for now, I'll just have a few slices of this and maybe go grab some like mini tomatoes from the kitchen or something and get some veggies in there. It's a girl dinner moment. Girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner. Also, I'm so cozy in my hoodie. I'm done with my ham, and I also decided to eat one of these butter caramel waffles. Is this caramel or is it honey? Either way, these cookies have my heart. These are like the best cookies in Germany. I don't know if they have them in other countries. I figure they must do, but I think they're kind of like a German specialty. I don't know, but they're really tasty. I've entered one of those moments of hunger where I'm just like kind of grabbing random things because I'm hungry, but I'm not organized enough to produce like an actual meal. So I just grab bits and pieces here and there, but I'm satisfied with that outcome. It is almost midnight and I'm having another bowl of bean soup. I wanted to go to bed early-ish today, but I'm making a painting for our guests tomorrow. It was requested and it's not finished yet. So I might have to stay up until it's good, which means I'll probably eat more stuff later. Maybe a boiled egg. I feel like a boiled egg, or maybe some toast. Oh, I also had a handful of grapes just now. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like later. It's 3:30 a.m. Time for my last meal of the day. I'm having 2 slices of salami. It's Romanian salami, salam de Sibiu, very tasty, very salty, and a slice of toast with butter and honey. Normally I would probably have 2 slices of toast, one with something sweet and one with something salty, but I will be sitting down for brunch in about 6 hours from now. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. Usually I can sleep in and my weird sleep hours work for me, but today we have plans. So I'm gonna finish my toast and my salami and go to sleep as soon as possible so that I am slightly less of a zombie tomorrow, but at this point it's probably unavoidable, but nothing a nap can't fix. So that concludes what I eat in a day since I stopped calorie tracking. I hope this video was informative or interesting or just got you thinking about your own personal approach to dieting, weight loss, and things like that. As always, I'm not here to give anybody any specific advice. I think your health and your diet is between you and your doctor, and different things work for different people. This is just something that I wanted to try and I felt could be helpful to my journey at this point in time. So I'll be reevaluating at the end of the year and either continue on this path or change my approach depending on the changes and the results that I see. But for now, I'm enjoying pretty much complete food freedom and flexibility for the first time in a long time, and trying to give my body and brain a little bit of a reset to my natural hunger and craving cues. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos on lifestyle, self-improvement, and cozy, joyful living, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!